I told my cheating ex he can't be at my baby's birth. I'm 24 and 8 months pregnant with my first kid. My ex-husband Mike is 28, and we've been separated for 3 months now after I found out he'd been cheating on me for almost a year. We got married right after I found out I was pregnant because we thought it was the right thing to do. Everyone kept saying how sweet it was that we were starting a family together. His mom even cried at our wedding talking about how excited she was for her first grandchild. The whole time Mike was sleeping with his manager at work. Her name was Jessica, and apparently everyone knew about it except me. We had this big baby shower at his mom's house with like 40 people there. All our friends came, brought gifts, played those stupid baby shower games. 3 days later, I was putting away all the baby clothes people bought us when I found Mike's other phone, the one he thought he hid in his gym bag. There were hundreds of texts between him and Jessica, not just recent ones either. Messages going back 11 months before we even knew I was pregnant. Some of our friends had been covering for him, telling me he was working late or hanging out with them when really he was with her. 2 of the guys who came to our wedding knew the whole time. They stood there in suits, ate our food, and didn't say anything. I moved to Mike's hometown when I got pregnant because he said it would be easier to raise a kid near his family. I left my job, my apartment, my friends, paid for everything because he was saving for the baby. Turns out he was taking Jessica out to nice restaurants with my money. After I found the phone, I packed my stuff that same night. His mom tried to convince me to stay, saying, every marriage has problems, and I was being hormonal. I drove 6 hours back to my parents' house with all my things crammed into my car. I was 5 months pregnant, crying the entire drive, having to stop every hour to pee. Now I'm living with my parents, and Mike keeps calling saying he made a mistake. He's planning to move here next month and wants to come to my last few doctor appointments before the baby comes. He sent me this long text about how he needs to bond with his son, how being at the birth is important for him as a father. Yesterday, he called and got mad when I said no. He started yelling about his rights and how I can't keep him away from his own kid. I told him he can meet the baby after he's born, but I don't want him in the delivery room watching me push out a human after what he did to me. My doctor appointments are supposed to be about me and the baby's health, not about making my cheating ex feel included. Mike's mom keeps texting me saying I'm being selfish and that her son deserves to be there for his child's birth. She said I'm letting my anger get in the way of what's best for the baby.